Mayor Pro Tem Jamelle McKenzie with my April 21st, 2025 report. It's been a wonderful 2 weeks in the city of College Park. Let me tell you about it. Hoping you had a great Easter. We started early in College Park with our annual Easter egg hunt at Badgett Stadium. There was lots of fun, lots of smiles. We even had some golden eggs. And want to give a special thank you to our all-star Jerisa and all the members of our recreation department for another great event. On April 8th, I had the privilege of speaking to members of the SMDWC during their membership event. Thank you, President Eleanor Cornelius. Then on April 12th, we had a wonderful genealogy workshop, which was attended by members of FOA and several other members of our community. I want to say special thanks to Dr. Lanice Littleton and her team from the Atlanta History Center for helping us in our efforts to preserve our College Park history and heritage. And speaking of College Park heritage, on Palm Sunday, I was honored to be the guest speaker at the Men and Women's Day program at the 126-year-old Mount Zion Church, which was one of the first Black churches in College Park. Special thank you to Pastor Esther Powers and her congregation for the invitation. On April 15th, I completed an overview course for senior executives and elected officials that was taught by the Georgia Emergency Management and Homeland Security agencies. This was a really great opportunity. It provided myself and several members of our staff and department heads with national incident management training, ensuring that we as a city are prepared for emergency incidents. Special thank you to Chief Sterling Jones for leading the way in this initiative. And last week, I visited the town of Brazelton, Georgia, and had some opportunity to go down in their downtown corridor and see some of the development. They're doing amazing things there. And I'm looking forward to bringing these things back to the city of College Park as I meet with our economic development teams and marketing teams. Great things to come. And speaking of great things, we had a phenomenal time at our family movie night at the auditorium this past Saturday. I want to thank the Granville Group for coming and sponsoring this event again. And we just really had our families, we had our seniors, and special shout out to Mr. Cook and to our College Park PD for coming out and making sure we had lots of popcorn. In addition, on Saturday, I represented the city of College Park along with Councilman Karn and Gay at the Jardine Spears Autism Foundation event at the GICC. Did you know that 1 out of every 31 children in Georgia is diagnosed with autism? And it was so great to see so many fellow legislators and friends out supporting this much needed event. Now for Ward 1 updates and events. Did you know that the gazebo that we are currently constructing on the City Hall lawn will be the first of its kind since Cox College was erected late in the 1800s? Our new gazebo will go up within the next few weeks. And speaking of construction, we are currently replacing the chiller at Brady, and that's also going to happen in the next few weeks. And speaking of Brady, I want to thank our Buildings and Grounds crew led by Sam and Carlton for staying on top of making sure that we are getting our Brady Trail where it needs to be. And that being said, we are currently in the design phase for upgrades and renovations to our depot, which will become our new visitor center on Main Street. And tomorrow we continue our Georgia Cities Week with one of my favorite events, Bingo, which will be held at the Keith James Auditorium. And then on Wednesday, we'll have Touch a Truck in the public safety parking lot. Furthermore, on Saturday, there will be a special course being taught for home ownership. And from 11 to 2 on Saturday, we're having our first tea party at the garden. It's going to be a smash. Thank you to all those that contributed to this wonderful event. And on April 28th, we're having our third Main Street Business Connect. Come on out and network. It'll be held at Code 44 on Harvard. And mark your calendars for May 18th. We're starting budget workshops this week, but on the 18th, I'll be sharing more about my community enhancements. This is Mayor Pro Tem Jamelle McKenzie, and we're building College Park better.